Yo, what's up? This your boy M Breezy back at it again, man, like I always do around this time. What's up, Cowboy Nation? What's up, YouTube? Let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. But before I begin today, I'd like to give a shout out to all my subscribers for helping me reach that 1K mark. Without you guys, would none of this be possible. And I really do appreciate you guys. Love you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep this thing going. Help the channel grow, man. And I really do appreciate it. But today we got on the show, we got this Dak Prescott situation, man, about this new contract coming up, this extension, so-called extension that is coming up, and we got a lot of mixed emotions out there, man, in the Cowboy Nation. You got half a Cowboy that want Dak Prescott to get this deal extended, and you got half a Cowboy Nation that don't want Dak Prescott to get this deal extended, and they want Dak Prescott to play on this one-year deal, and if he chokes like he's been choking in the playoffs, if we make the playoff this year, coming up, hey, in time to get rid of Dak Prescott. But if Dak Prescott shows that he can lead this team to a Super Bowl, man, then hey, pay the man. But I highly doubt that, man, on the way this man been playing in the biggest game of his career, which he doesn't do that good. But we got these two guys, man, the odd couple. We got Chris Broussard and we got Rob Parker, man. You know, they're gonna weigh in on this Dak Prescott situation. I think that the word out that Dak Prescott agent Todd France said he wants $60 million a year for his client Dak Prescott. That's the highest quarterback, highest paid NFL football player in history, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That would be the highest paid in NFL history, highest paid player. And I don't think Dak Prescott is worth that, to be honest with you, because this guy is not gonna. He has showed us anything besides, like I always say, man, regular season wins against subpar teams. That's what he does, and we see who he is. But you guys want to, turn your head the other way because you hop on that bandwagon, wishing and praying that Dak Prescott, can prove your point. As I should say, for some of you Dak Prescott fanboys out there, you content creators out there, because most of you guys are happy that Dak Prescott has the Cowboys by the balls. He always throwing out these numbers. That's what I really hate sometimes, man. This new age, these young kids. With all this analytic stuff, man, think that numbers mean everything. Numbers don't mean everything. Sometimes you got to look at the eye. The eyes will tell you more than the number. The analytics, man, is ruining the sports, because everybody think about these numbers mean something when they really don't mean that much. It's a way to try to, hide some of your flaws or better your argument when you're arguing about stats and numbers. That's all it does, because as far as the eye tells, we all know what we see out there on the football field, man, on TV. The honest fans and the real fans know that Dak Prescott is not the answer for the Dallas Cowboys. But if you guys want to go down that road, man, have at it. But we're going to listen to what these guys had to say, man, about, Dak Prescott contract situation coming up. And we're going to dive back into it, man, with some more commentary. Y'all already know how we do it. So let's get right into it.
Rob, there's big news coming out of the NFL. Dak Prescott, who had a great regular season, I thought the best year of his career.
Except when it mattered most.
Yeah, exactly. He is up for a new contract extension that the Cowboys, if they're going to keep him, they have to do, essentially, so they can, move some money around and have some money to give to Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb and some of these other guys. But the report says, and Rob G, correct me if I'm wrong, that Dak Prescott, Rob, wants $60 million per year. Now, Joe Burrow currently is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, making $55 million a year. Rob Parker, what are your thoughts?
No way, no how would I give Dak Prescott $60 million. I don't care, Chris, if he's in line for it, and we know how it goes. It's all about when your contract's up, and the next guy is usually the highest paid guy. But at some point, you got to buck the trend. If you're the Dallas Cowboys, you got to say, we're not paying you that. Can we put on the film of the playoff game you had against Green Bay, that debacle, and look at your postseason record, and look at the years that we've lost postseason games at home and struggled offensively? We're not doing it. And if you want to stay a part of the Dallas Cowboys, and you want to keep making all that endorsement money for being a quarterback on the Dallas Cowboys, you're going to give us a Texas discount. What do they say, Chris? Everything's bigger in Texas, including a discount.
Now, which one of y'all fanboys gonna come to the defense of that? The man is speaking straight facts. See, this is where y'all all these numbers get all messed up, and all this next man up and all this how it goes. But sometimes you gotta look past that, man, for betterment of the football team. Because if we're willing to pay this guy $60 million a year, I understand that y'all throwing out the cap gonna go up, this and that and the third and all that, man, the third. But look here, but you're gonna be getting marginal players. Why not get good players instead of getting like patch up players? Try to come in and help this team, which we've seen in the past. It don't work with cheap players, because you can't get cheap players to come in here and think it's gonna take you over the hump, especially when you got this guy here at quarterback. So we need good players on this team, man. We need good cap money so we can go out and get good players. Because with the money that we do have left over, we can go out and get some players in free agency. But how good are they gonna be? How old are they gonna be? How valuable will they be to this football team? You guys gotta let these numbers go, man. Y'all analytics guys, y'all think y'all the smartest guys out here on the internet, but y'all ain't. You're really not, because those numbers can be real misleading, and you guys know it. But hey, you're not gonna put it past me.
When you stink in the postseason, the Cowboys and Jerry Jones should demand a discount from Dak Prescott. And Micah Parsons, please stop it. Other than Patrick Mahomes in the AFC, no other quarterback who's done as much as Dak. Please stop it.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad somebody's speaking up about that. All that he's out there on the Stephen A. Smith show. He's going on tour trying to take up for Dak Prescott, when Dak Prescott have not taken up for this defense not one time. Not one time had Dak Prescott came out and spoken up what he can do better for himself to help the defense out in the biggest game, in the biggest moments when he chokes. But no, he tucks his tail between his legs, and he running high until the off season. That's what the guy do. Because like I said, I'm keep on saying it, Dak Prescott knows he's the weakest link on this football team. And you can act like he's not all you want to. All you want to. Man, who else we going to get to replace Dak Prescott? Somebody that can read defenses, somebody that can throw an accurate football, somebody that can throw a wide receiver open, anticipation, something that this guy can't do. That's who we need to get. That's who we need to get.
Stop. Because Dak has done nothing. But anyway, my point is, Dak hasn't done enough to deserve a $60 million a year contract. I don't care if he's next man up, and that's how it's been going. Pay the people, not the position.
Thank you, Rob Parker. Thank you. Facts. Amen, my brother. Amen. Hey, I couldn't have said it no better. Tell these Dak Prescott fanboys the truth. And that was the truth right there.
Pay the people, not the position. That's what the Dallas Cowboys should do.
I hear you. I agree with essentially your main point, but I think you do it in a different tone. But if I'm the Cowboys, Rob, I am sitting down with Dak and saying, look, Dak, we got to pay Micah. I'm sure you want Micah back. We got to pay CD. I know you want CD back. He's your number one target. And we need to improve. Dak, you had a great regular season. But what's going to make you an immortal, at least with the Cowboys, is a Super Bowl.
You've been great in the regular season. You can say that about every year he's been in the NFL. He's been great, except for a couple of years he was horrible. But pretty much overall, he's been great in the regular seasons. But what's going to make you immortal if you win a Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys? Which I don't see that coming in the near future with this guy behind that center.
We can't win a Super Bowl without these guys. We can't keep these guys if you're making $60 million. I'm trying to appeal to him. Now, Dak, we think you're our guy. We love you. We want you to be our quarterback going forward. And we also understand that look, what you don't make from us, you will make up off the field because you're the Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
He's on every commercial, Chris.
Right. And I try to appeal to, and I'm like, Rob.
See, this man is, like you said, he's on all these commercials. for all you fanboys out there of Dak Prescott saying that teams will be knocking down doors and busting through walls to sign Dak Prescott to a big deal. Let Dak Prescott go to another team and see how many endorsements he get. Let Dak Prescott go to another team and see how many commercials he's on. Let Dak Prescott go to another team and see how much exposure he gets. If Dak Prescott leave the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott would get no exposure, and Dak Prescott would vanish from the NFL. You guys know it, I know it, and everybody else know it. But you going to sit on here and act like you guys the smartest guys in the world with all these numbers and analytic stuff. That shit don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing to me and to a lot of people out there in the media and fans with eyes that can see. The eyes are the true test. Can be the eyes the better judge than anything or any amount of numbers you can put up or any amount of stats you can put up. The eye test is what counts the most.
I'm not gonna insult him. I'll give him 52, something in that range.
I wouldn't give him 52. I don't want to give him nothing. Let the man walk after this year.
You know, I'm not trying to, give us, 37, 40, something like that. But that's what I'm going to try to do. And look, if you're Dak, Rob, you know how it works. You might even do this if you were in Dak's shoes. If you're Dak, you got every right to go for every penny you want.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he can't ask for it. I'm just telling the Cowboys don't give it to him.
Facts, Rob Parker. Facts. He can ask whatever he want to ask for. Let him go out there and hide out and ask for $60 million and thinking that he's not going to come to the table and try to negotiate with Jerry Jones and thinking that he's not going to get a pay cut to be on this football team. If Dak Prescott goes into this contract situation thinking that he's not going to take a lower deal than $60 million, he might well get ready to go into this season with no contract. And this might be the last season for the Dallas Cowboys. And boy, I sure hope that's what it is. Trust me.
Never tell a guy he can't ask for it, Chris.
Yeah, I'm just saying I think Dak, now people might say I'm wrong. But look, either way, I mean, nothing you can do with 60 million you can't do with 52. So Dak should realize, I'll give him a little discount because I love being a Cowboy. Now
hold up. Now, if you give Dak Prescott $52 million, that's more than Jalen Hurts. That's more about Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson been a 2-time MVP. Jalen Hurts been to a Super Bowl. Joe Burrow been to a Super Bowl. So you trying to put Dak Prescott in these guys' category because of numbers? Y'all say these misleading numbers. Man, get the hell out of here.
Understand? I do get the benefits I get. Rob, I've said it before. When I was at ESPN years ago, I could have went somewhere. I don't know I think it might have been my third contract with them. I could have went somewhere else and made more money, but I would not have had the exposure and everything that I had on ESPN. Plus, I liked what I was doing. And so I stayed at ESPN and making less money. And so I think if Dak really loves being a Cowboy, if he really loves being the face of America's team, then I think he should be willing to take a little haircut. Again, nothing insulting. I think they got to bring Dak back.
I don't think that.
I mean, yeah, he got to play. He got to play his last year out. They're not gonna let him walk with $59 million, without him doing anything like that. So let the man play his last year out, and if we decide to let him go, we won't be but $36 million in the hole in the cap. So that's better than $60 million. So you got to bring it back. That's one thing I agree with. You got to bring it back, unless Jerry Jones just says if things go very bad in those negotiation meetings. Unless he really upset Jerry Jones, but I don't think it'll get that bad. But if you think he's gonna go in that book and think he's gonna get the whole $60 million from the Dallas Cowboys, he got another thing coming.
I don't think they have to bring Dak back. I know Chris financially.
You must have seen some video of Trey Lance that I ain't see.
No, it ain't even that. It ain't even that. What's the difference? I mean, what's really the difference
between Trey Lance and Dak?
No, the idea of having Dak there. You haven't won anything. You haven't done anything
but
that's so special.
But he is still a very good quarterback. You would admit that, right?
I say that, but really, Chris.
I mean,
at this point,
won the Super
I would
Bowl
take the unknown over the known. The known is this guy can't get it done when it matters. That's the known. The unknown is
facts. Speak your truth, Rob Parker. Speak your truth. These Dak Prescott fanboys are hurt right now.
I don't know. I might bring somebody in, and he might be Brock Purdy. He might be who else out of nowhere? A quarterback. He might be Jordan Love's first year. He might be Patrick Mahomes' first year as a starter. I don't know. I don't know, but I do know what Dak is.
Wow.
Right. We do know what Dak Prescott is. Then you heard the truth from Chris Broussard and Rob Parker. They break down Dak Prescott situation, man, current situation going into this year, going into the free agency, man, and this contract year for Dak Prescott. And these guys speaking the truth, man, about Dak Prescott. And you can say that these guys don't know what you're talking about, or they Dak Prescott hater Rob Parker, who is all that. Man, you can go ahead and miss me with all that, because these same guys that y'all put up there on your little channel trying to explain y'all situation, make y'all argument look good. I can say the same thing for those guys. They don't know what the hell they talking about. I can say the same thing. It go both ways. It go both ways. But see, I'm not like you fanboys obsessed with a quarterback that is no good. There's no good. The guy reached the ceiling. He's not gonna get any better than what he is. And if you pay Dak Prescott all this money, who knows? He might get worse, because he's not gonna get any better. What if this guy get worse? Then what you gonna say about that? What you guys gonna say then? But I know what I'm gonna say. Hey, to be continued. That's all I'm saying. But hey, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below, man, and tell what you guys think about Rob Parker and Chris Broussard, the odd couple, and their breakdown of Dak Prescott contract negotiations coming up, man. Until the next time, it's your boy Young Breezy, and I'm out.